Being a conscious consumer this summer has been pretty easy for me, but I've come across this challenge of I have a super long wish list of pieces that I would really, really like to get, and I don't know exactly what to do about that. Alright, bear with me because I'm using a new microphone for this video. I'll try with this microphone, and it might be really echoey or weird, and you guys are gonna give me grace because I'm trying this out. This is the microphone I usually use for my podcast, and I figured why not try using it for this, but also the little mic I usually use is fine. So let me know if you guys like this better, if you like the little mic better, and also if you have any tips to, one, cancel out background noise with this. I have the gain all the way down, and two, how to set this up so that like if I move you can't like hear it. I know that that's kind of inevitable with a microphone, but I'm just trying to look for some better ideas. I'm gonna keep one earbud in just for a little bit and then I'll take it out. Let's get into what you guys actually came here for. So we're gonna talk through them together. We're gonna figure out if I actually want them or if it was just something I wanted in the spur of the moment and added to the list that I can actually talk myself out of wanting now. I just want to make the disclaimer that the truth is I don't need any of this stuff. These are all wants. This is just a fun video, and hopefully you guys will give me feedback on whether these things are worth it or not, and hopefully it will help me, like I said, determine if I actually want it or if I just thought I wanted it for the time being. Just because I want it doesn't mean I'm gonna get it. And also this is an ongoing list that's gonna continuously change, and that's kind of the whole point of it. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, I have little eye masks on. Let me know if you saw those, if you noticed those, because I feel like they're pretty translucent. Like, you kind of can't tell if they're there. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Maybe you can tell. In real life, they kind of look like they're not even there. Anyways, I'll take those off soon. Let's get into the wish list. So the first item on my wish list is a pair of denim overalls. So I really like Gap baggy denim overalls. There's also a pair from Old Navy that I like, but the wash is not exactly what I want, and I also would really like to find them secondhand, like a really nice quality pair of overalls. I want like a medium wash. I don't want them to be super dark. I don't want them to be super light. All the ones I found are either like really, really dark or really, really light, or if they're medium, it's not the medium wash that I want, and I'm being very picky about this. If you have any denim overall recommendations, drop them in the comments, even if it's like kind that I can look for secondhand. So let me know some brands to look for. I used to wear a pair of Lee denim overalls I had. Grown out of them though, so they don't really fit the way that they used to. Kind of the vibe I'm looking for is like a nice loose-ish fitting pair, but I don't want it to look sloppy. Like, I want it to still look like it's made to fit me. And I also want to tell you some ways that I would love to style them, because I think that that's a really important thing when you're contemplating something on a wish list. I think it's normal to not let yourself get something unless you have 5 to 10 ways to style it with things that are already in your closet. So the first way I really like to style overalls is just with a simple t-shirt under it. That could be a graphic tee, that could be a white t-shirt of some sort. It's super simple. You can dress it up with accessories, you can add some fun shoes, you can add a bandana, a hat, a fun bag, even like a really cute slouchy bag. I just got a bag off of eBay. It was a late birthday gift from the family that I nanny for. They let me pick it out, which was really sweet. That's gonna be coming, and I'm so excited to have a slouchy little brown bag. I guess they're called like a hobo bag. I don't know. Another way I would style it, doing just a sweater either over or under it. I actually really like wearing overalls and putting a sweater on top of it. I also really like to pair button-ups or button-down with it, whether that's over again or under. There's different ways you can style it. I've even played around with like layering skirts on top of overalls. I feel like overalls would be very versatile in my closet. I think that one's gonna stay on my wish list. Item number 2 on my wish list is a striped t-shirt. Now, actually 2 types of striped t-shirts. I really like the really thick chunky ones, or not like super thick, like medium thick, but I also like the really thin, like even stripes. I'm leaning towards the kind of style of the COS striped tee with the green neck. I've been looking at that for almost a year now. I love the way it looks. I love that it has a little pop of color. I really want to get it. And also my white t-shirt that I have that I love is from COS. Part of me doesn't want to buy from them because I know, even though it would be 100% cotton and the white t-shirt I have is really good quality, you know, COS is owned by H&M, and that's like a fast fashion brand, and I don't know how much of a fast fashion brand COS is. If someone could inform me on that. I mean, I'm going to do some of my own research too, but I want to be intentional about the things I'm getting. But also, I don't think it's bad to necessarily buy from those brands if you're going to use it for a long time. So I may end up just getting it. I'm not sure. I would love to style that striped t-shirt with the overalls if I got the overalls. I could see it doing some pattern clashing with my leopard skirt that I have, or my black skirt that has really like this fun texture all over it. Just a simple pair of jeans. I could see it with my jort. I could see it with a pair of tailored shorts. I think that would be really fun. Do like tailored shorts and then have kind of a business casual on the bottom and then like a little bit more just casual, loose, chill vibe on the top. Yeah, I feel like it'll just be like a comfy basic for me. Those are kind of the only ways I can think of styling it off the top of my head. So maybe it's not something I necessarily need. So I'm gonna say that one's a maybe. Number 3, a leather jacket. I had a leather jacket that I've had since I was in 4th grade and I lost it last summer when I was nannying. I had it 1 second and the next second it was gone. So either I dropped it when I was carrying it or someone grabbed it off of me and I didn't realize because I was worried about the kids I was watching and I was too distracted. But I've been on the hunt for a leather jacket ever since. Really wish I still had it because I loved the style of it. I started looking for a new leather jacket. Now, also, since 2019, I have been looking for a red leather jacket because I really like the idea of this like red blood colored jacket. I think it would look really good with my wardrobe. So I went to a New York City vintage convention. I don't remember what it's called. They had this big space where they bring a bunch of vintage sellers and you just go in and can look at all the sellers in one place. I found the perfect red patent leather jacket and I accidentally left it in Wisconsin when I went back to visit a couple weeks ago. So I'm patiently waiting for that to be sent back to me in the mail because I left it hanging on the coat rack. Fulfilled that and killed 2 birds with 1 stone because I wanted a leather jacket and I wanted a red leather jacket. And I got them together. And honestly, I don't know if I would wear a black leather jacket every day. Whereas this red one, for some reason, it feels like more of a staple in my closet than a black leather jacket would. Because I like letting the jacket kind of be the pop of color, kind of be the attention piece. But I can also take it off if I want to. I don't know. There's just something nice about that I really enjoy about having the jacket be a fun color. And it was funny too because when I got the jacket, my mom was like, I like it. I just don't know how much you're going to wear it. And then I was like, just wait. I'm going to prove you wrong because I thought this decision through. I was at that convention for hours and it was the only piece I walked away with. I made a smart decision. I promise you. I promise you. And I have worn it so many times except for the fact that I left it in Wisconsin. So that was my bad. Number 4, low-rise wide leg trousers. I haven't found a pair of these that are like perfect, like exactly what I'm imagining. And I will not get them unless they are exactly what I want them to be. Because I'm not even sure if I actually want them or if I just like the way that they look on other people. And so maybe through looking for them and not being able to find exactly how I want them to look on me, I'll just eventually realize that I don't actually want them. Still on the lookout for them though, because I do like the idea of styling them. Yeah, I'm not sure if I actually like it. If over time I'll just through looking realize that there's like not a pair that actually looks the way that I want it to. And like my only solution to that would be to make my own pair, which is not a bad solution. I could do that once I get my sewing machine out here. I don't know if I love it enough to do that. So that one is also going to be a maybe. That one might go off of the list at some point. How I would style it, probably keep it pretty simple, honestly. Maybe my white t-shirt that I have, fun button downs. I think it would be fun to do like a button down with like a tube top on top, kind of mimicking a corset. I like the idea of doing a skirt as a top on top of the trousers. Number 5, a headscarf. I have gotten more into headscarves since I rediscovered a red one that I thrifted probably in middle school at some point. And when I was back in Wisconsin, I actually found a navy blue one that I thrifted at the exact same time. They're like the same material. They were probably donated by the same person. I love the way that they look. I really want to get a headscarf that is like 100% silk, has like a really pretty design on it. I found one at that convention that was like brown and yellow and cream, and it was beautiful, but it was $120. And I was like, I'm gonna take a walk and think about this. And then when I finally decided I wanted to get it and I went back, it was gone. That's my luck. Because if I try to think something over, someone else is gonna snatch it up before me. I really like the way that those look. Although, will I get by with the 2 that I have? Yes. Like I will survive if I don't get more. And that's why I'm being so picky about it. And I want it to be specifically in a color palette that I know I'll wear every day, material that feels really nice and is of high quality. And I also would like to find it secondhand. How I would wear it, honestly, the ones I have now, they kind of just go on top of any outfit I have. It's like a finishing touch. I am a person that will like mix colors in outfit. I don't really care if, maybe I'm wearing all red and then I decide, I'm gonna wear the navy blue headscarf instead of wearing the red one because I like that it's different from the rest of the outfit. That doesn't really bother me. I wore an outfit the other day where it was like I had the blue headscarf, a green poncho, and then my red flats. It's like I'm okay with mixing colors like that. I enjoy the way that it looks. And so I don't think it really matters what I wear it with because I will probably find a way to wear it with everything that I own. So this one is gonna be I'll keep an eye out for it, but if I don't find one, I'll survive. Number 6, tailored shorts or dress pant shorts. I follow Just Macro's Instagram and TikTok, and also on YouTube. She makes some really good video essays on YouTube. A personal style specialist, and she has this pair of tailored shorts that are pinstriped, and I am obsessed with them since the day I saw them on her. And I've been looking for a pair of those for at least 6 months now, and none of them are living up to my expectations. And I'm just hoping and praying that I find the right pair, because I really like them, and I like that they're casual and comfortable, but they also feel kind of business-y. Something about that whole vibe that I really like. They feel effortless. I'm comfortable in that length of short. Probably could get away with wearing those all year round if I wanted to. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but yes, I do wear shorts and skirts and stuff in the winter too. I like to wear my clothes all year round. How I would style these, I really like the way that Jess Macro styled them with this green sweater. I like how she sometimes layers like a button-down collar under a sweater. So I probably would do like my favorite cream sweater that I have with this green button-down shirt underneath it. You know, that would be kind of a more wintry look. In the summer, probably just like a cute little tank, maybe with like a little bra strap hanging out, white t-shirt. You're fully just zoned out. Fully stopped processing what was happening. Our last piece of clothing on my wish list is a pair of colorful socks. I have loved patterned socks and like fun socks for the longest time, and like that used to be a thing I did all the time, was add a pair of crazy socks to an outfit, kind of a little peekaboo moment. And I really would like to get primary colored socks, so just like a pair of yellow socks, blue and red. I could wear them, you know, as the way they are. You could also mismatch the pairs, like mix them up a little bit. I think it's just fun to, like, if you're wearing a pair of pants or something and then your pant leg comes up a little bit and you just see a pop of color. Something so fun and almost childlike about that. That brings me a lot of joy, especially because it's something I liked to do when I was younger. And I'm like, why wouldn't I do that when I'm older as well? I think it would be fun under a pair of jeans. It would be fun under a maxi skirt. I think it would even be cute with like a pair of shorts, like my jorts, and then you just see them the whole time, and then you have like a simple pair of shoes on with the pop of color from the socks. I think it also could be really fun to wear yellow or the blue socks with my red flats that I have. I think there's a lot of room for those specifically to add a lot to an outfit, even though there's such a small piece of the outfit. So if you're on a journey to be more sustainable in fashion, just know that it takes practice, and you're allowed to want things without always getting them. Remember, sometimes a want is just a want. It doesn't mean you need it. Let me know which piece from this video you would contemplate getting and which one you think I should not get. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy that we have over 700 of you here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I feel like I was just thanking you guys for like 500 subscribers. So thank you so much. The support means the world to me. Be sure to comment. I love having conversations with you guys. Genuinely hearing your thoughts is like my favorite part about this, building a community with you. I really hope you like this one. Be sure to share it with anyone that you think needs to hear it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a new video, and I will talk to you very soon. Love you. Bye.